Hello and welcome to another one. This is Plans and Elevations. Right, Plans and Elevations. What's that all about? Let's have a look. Right, okay. So, this is different viewpoints of a three-dimensional object. Now, let's see if we draw a little house. Yeah, there's the front door, windows, and at the front, we do the front in the middle. Let's have a look. We've got, and I'll do it in stripes so that we can see that. Okay, right. So what we need, this is a three-dimensional object, and we need to imagine we are looking at this object from different angles. Now, if we look from above, it's called a plan. If we look from this way, say we're in the front garden or whatever it might be, this is called a front elevation. And if we go around here and look at the house from the side, it's called a side elevation. And we will be tasked in a question on plans and elevations. We will be given a three-dimensional shape and asked to draw the three-dimensional shape from the various elevations and plans on perhaps squared paper. We'll do it without squared paper first. If we look from the side, down here, what we're going to see is something like this. Yeah, just the side of the house, but remember there we've got that. Oh, I don't know whether I should have covered that in there. We've got the chimney that we see from that's on the front side of the roof. So that's the side elevation. If we look from the front, oh, hang on, we've got something going on there. We're going to see that yeah, and above it we're going to see that there's no slope when we're looking at it from the front, and stuck in the middle is the chimney. Yeah? We don't see the chimney as three dimensions. This is just as two dimensions. What about the plan? If we're looking from the plan, well, if we're looking from above, we don't see any of the walls at all. All we see is the back side of the roof, the front side of the roof, and on the front we're going to see our chimney like that. So, plans and elevations. The plan is always looking down, and the front and the side elevation can be interchangeable. Sometimes they'll mix this up, say that's the side and that's the front. But this is obvious it's the front because it looks like the front of the house. Okay, so let's try and draw this on a piece of graph paper. So what we're going to do is just draw a three-dimensional shape. This will all be drawn for you. You'll never have to go the other way around. Draw the three dimensions given the plans and elevations. So we've got that, and we'll say, to make it life easier, that 1 centimetre equals 1 square on the paper, and we're going to draw the plan, the front elevation, and the side elevation, and we're going to do it to scale. Now, obviously we can't do it to scale until we know what these are, but we'll put some measurements on. 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres is this horizontal bit there, 3 centimetres is the vertical, and 4 centimetres is the width of the whole place. So when we're going to do the plan, we need 2 centimeters there. We need another measurement there. So all of these are 4 centimeters. So the bottom, all the ones going horizontally are 4 centimeters. Do we know the height? Yes, we can work out the height. Look, 3 plus 1, so that makes that equal to 4. So first of all, over here, let's do what the side elevation looks like. In 1 square, 1 centimeter. So this is going to be, let's do it in a different color so that I can see what's happening. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is this one here, and 2 and 2, that makes that 4 as well, doesn't it? So we've got 4 along there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 centimeter high there, then come in 2, and then go up 3. So that's the side elevation. From the front, we're going to see this one here, this one, and this one only. Yeah? We won't see anything else. So this is 1 by 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 there. And the bit up there that we see is 3 by 1. So that's what we'll see from the front. And the plan, looking down, we're going to see that bit and that bit only. So this top bit is 2 by 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And this bottom bit is also 2 by 4. So we see that there. So drawn to scale, and they might ask you just to put some measurements in, but I don't see why, because it's already, take notice of the scale. It's usually 1 to 1 to make life easier for you. Okay, so that's how to take a 3-dimensional object, do a plan, a front elevation and a side elevation. And yeah, these are usually just made up of building blocks, square blocks if you were, like putting Lego together, those sorts of shape. There won't be any cottages. So let's have a look at what they can ask us, an example. Right, so here we got a bit of a weird shape there, haven't we? So draw the plan, the front elevation and the side elevation. See how we've got the front over this way now and the side over there of the shape below. The shape is made from identical cubes with lengths of 1. So on the plan, when we're looking down, we're going to see these two and drop those two down into there, and then we're going to see all the light coloured ones. So we're actually going to see a 2 by 3, a 2 by 3 there. So these two there, that one and that one, are these two, and the 4 that wrap around it are the 4 that go at the bottom. So I'll just draw those in there. Sometimes it's quite difficult to get your head around what these are going to look like. Now, if we look from the front elevation, we see the middle shaded grey. So we're going to see these three at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, which are that one, and that one. And then we're going to see 3 going up on the left hand side. Which are that, and that. And then we'll see 1 over there. So that's what it looks like from the front. Now, we look from the side, we're going to see these two. So look, perhaps I can draw it in the middle. We're going to see those two, which is that one and that one. And then on the right hand side, we're going to go up 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to see 3 in a row as we go up. So there's the first, whoops, a bit wonky. There's the first two, which is that one and that one. and then this one just sticks on the top. Okay, so plan, front and side elevation of some kind of weird 3D geometric shape. Now Janine is camping outdoors and here's a tent. A sketch of her tent is shown below. Draw the plan, front and side of Janine's tent. So we've got all lots of measurements going on here, and we've got the scale. 1 square on the grid is 1 foot in real life. So let's do the front because we've got a triangle. So the front is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide, and it's 4 high because the front is the same as the height. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to try and come down there and come down there. The side elevation is going to be 5 wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, and again it's 4 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just going to see that there's the side of the tent, that side of the tent. The plan, we're going to look down, and like the roof of the house, we're going to see 2 rectangles, and it's going to be 6 wide altogether. So if I look in the middle, so that will be 3 and 3, so it's 5 across. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. There's the ridge, and then I'm going to go out 3 and then come back, out 3 and then come back. So that is going to be that side of the tent, and then this one exactly the same, 3 by 5. That bottom one is the front. Okay, so there you go. So that's plans and elevations. Yeah, so you'll be given a geometric shape in 3 dimensions and more than likely asked to draw it on squared paper. Right, okay, worksheet with this coming up, and see you in the next one.